Good morning. There are mornings where I have to be really sure that the microphone is mute because we were laying into it this morning, chat. I'm not gonna lie, I'm hyped up because I'm running late because I destroyed the kitchen this morning. That's how my morning's going. How's y'all's morning going? I wasn't sure I was gonna be here on time. I'm not even supposed to be here today, except I am supposed to be here today. It's on my schedule. I just felt like saying it because I'm a little wound up because I had one of those shelves fall in the kitchen, right? And it had glass plates on it. It's like a mushroom cloud of glass. It's like a mushroom cloud of glass. I see you working, JD lady. I appreciate all the work you put in for me there. So, I was making breakfast like at 9:15. I'm like, it's like 9:15. I got like 45 minutes before we stream. I'm going to make some eggs and toast. Cool. Open the shelf, hit the shelf, plates go down, explosion. Toby was freaked, right, buddy? Yeah, he doesn't care. He smells something. I have the windows open. Nah, no one was hurt. It was just me and Toby here. So I spent the next 20, 30 minutes cleaning that mess up. So now I'm going to be late. I'm going to send a tweet saying I might be late. I wasn't late, but this is the energy you get out of me beforehand because I'm still like amped up, and I was listening to like hardcore rap right before we had to go on here, and I was saying bad words, so I kept looking at the mic. I hope that's on mute because someday it's not going to be on mute. I'm going to be saying bad words. So good morning. Oh yes, hi, how are you? So I have water, I have coffee. We're going to be chilling for a minute here as I wind down. I actually did hit my forehead on a corner. Today is whack. Screw today. Today is like mega busy for me today. So I don't know how long we're going to go today. Copa Thor's got the cat in the lap. I got Toby almost within arm's reach. He's looking at me like, why are you talking about me, bro? He's not up for an appearance, I don't think. He looks pretty chill. I have the windows open for the first time today, so he's in the he's checking out all the smells. Like his little nose is going overtime. We have lots of deer and stuff outside and other dogs, so he's just like on it. Yep, Toby's good. Calm down. I just woke up. Let me hit some of this coffee. This is gonna make me calm down. Headed to my first pin show tomorrow. Anyone else gonna be in Dallas? Anyone going to Dallas? Got your Enzo giveaway yesterday. Nice. If you're a Retro 51 fan, the first thing I would do is go to the Retro 51 table because they tend to unload the storage area and have some new and unique stuff that you'll never see. Excuse me, coffee got me. You'll have some unique stuff there if you're a retro fan. If you're not, just go shopping. Go hang out, go around. All right, I'm writing down something here. I'm going to write down a number. Just so I remember it momentarily when I need it. I haven't moved my pens or paper from yesterday that we were testing out. Today is the first day in a month I've been home alone. COVID quarantine has had me home with the kids the last several weeks, so today is a good day so far. Awesome. Yes, Sam. That's how it goes. Like, you can love them a lot, but sometimes you need your space too, right? So, definitely has some thing. Anybody get a shipment update on field notes yet? I haven't looked at my email. Let me see. You might be from the South if you pronounce area as era. Did I do that? Let's see. Era. I do not have a field note shipping notification. No. I have a lot of emails though. Goodness. I shouldn't have opened my email. I haven't looked at my emails yet today. So let's close. That was a bad idea, chat. That was a terrible idea. Let's close the emails. Ooh. I'm going to break stuff today. Today is a high likelihood of breaking things, but at least we're working with paper mostly today. We got a new box to open. I think I finally got my Hobonichi stuff in that I thought I was going to unbox like 2 weeks ago. Have I calmed down enough for you yet, Tessa? I don't feel like I've calmed down enough. Rich Sticks, 27 months of Prime sub, and thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, we need some more coffee. What do y'all want to talk about? Trying to get my wife to stop. Y'all, and yes, ma'am. Those are there's some stickiness to those. I'm a big yes ma'amer. I mean, I say y'all just naturally, but I caught myself yes ma'aming the other day for something just like completely random, and it was so weird. It actually made myself think about it. I was like, I just yes ma'amed. So yeah, y'all is the perfect way. Yeah, I love y'all. I mean, I love y'all, and I also love y'all. So, new Retro 51. What is the new Retro 51? Is it a Dallas show thing? I saw the space shuttle one. Sir, ma'am is just so polite. I'm trying to think what I did. It was yesterday, and it really made me think. I was like, oh, I just yes ma'amed her. Okay, space shuttle. Yeah, that was a dope space shuttle. I wonder if Steven got that one. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. I'm a Minnesotan, and I say y'all, so I think it's versatile. Yeah, it is. It's really versatile. It's way better than you guys or use guys. Like, no one does that. No, you just did you guys. You just did a you guys, right? When I said you don't you guys, use guys. Maybe you guys is okay as long as it's not a use guys. Use guys. That's a different one. I've never once in my life said y'all. I find that hard to believe. I'm more interested in receiving my Gravitas pen shipping notification. Ben is, yeah, he's overwhelmed. Yeah, you'll get it. Ben is, no Brad spoke grips. No spoke grips. Although I got a shipment alert today from Brian, but I haven't talked to Brian yet today. Actually, I'm going to go look. Now that you say that, to see if I can tell what he sent me. Use guys is classic because it was all in the old movies. Yeah, I hear you. Fun history fact: you guys comes from Guy Fawkes and refers to a group of people that are up to no good, not specifically a male thing. Interesting. I mean, I figured it wasn't like specifically a male thing, but I didn't know it was like a up to no good people. Napier villain, 10 months of subbing. Let's go. All right, let me look at this, and then I'm going to show you something, and then we're going to do an unboxing. Nope. So I got Axel and Axel S inventory times 300. So grips aren't coming yet. Sorry, Slumberland Studio. I tried though. I tried. There's Ben. Yeah, Ben is like sideways. Like Ben's up to stuff. So take it easy on Ben. Ben's on it. Ben's on it. All right. I'm going to show y'all this real quick. You with me? You with me? You feel me? You feel me? Is y'all in Webster's dictionary? It might be. I wouldn't be surprised if it was. I didn't tell Mike first. I was literally picking up my phone. I was going to tell Mike before I told y'all. So I actually picked up my phone. I shared it with y'all. Then I was literally opening Slack, Mike, to text you because it was late last night. You were already in bed by the time I finished. That was the final total. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Hey, don't OMG Brad. OMG all these people in this chat room right now. Super cool. Man, this thing's burping already. Check that out. Burp. But yeah, I tallied up last night. I couldn't believe how many more emails there were and how many more donations there were. That's what we hit, Michael. Michael Hurley. Let your partner in crime, Mr. Hackett, know. I was literally going to give you that information before I shared it, but sometimes that's how I roll. You know me and secrets. If I'm allowed to share the secrets, I'm going to share them. So yeah, we did a good thing, y'all. It was really cool. Urban Hafner, I read the Yoseka Kaweco nib review, and it seems that you're basically paying for nib QC. That's what I was worried about. It's like, you know my thoughts on this. We're going to try harder and charge more for something we should be doing already. I don't like it. Again, this is why I can't be in the retail business, because if I'm selling Kaweco pens, I'm having to carry these nibs, and then I'm having to sell you why I believe these nibs are a good idea for you while not believing, in fact, that they are a good idea for you to spend your money on. I would spend the upgrade on getting a Kaweco nib tuned and managed and modified how I want it. That would cost me the same as whatever BS that they're selling. Even then, they said they've already had returns for ones that don't work. The new ones, the premium ones. I have not read the article yet. Y'all shared me the article yesterday. The price of the premium nib match prices of lots of other high-end loose nibs. Name one. I don't even know what you're talking about, Mafia Geek. Convince me. I don't think many brands QC nibs behind the factory. Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of the QC happens at the retail level. Visconti finally changed that by at least in the U.S., by receiving the distributor receiving their pens and actually sending them to a nibmeister to work on all the nibs before then returning them to be shipped to retail. Visconti at least took that step, which is an added expense that I don't think is passed on to us, which is good. That's why I was comfortable buying the Homo sapiens. Yeah, I'd rather pay for an FC Sig 100%. Pelican steel nibs, loose diplomat nibs, and Leonardo nibs are in that price range. Okay. But here's my argument, Mafia Geek. They're selling you replacements for the exact same product. Kaweco is upcharging you for an inferior product. That's the difference. The Pelican's not saying, here's your loose steel nib for $40. It's going to be better than what we sold you originally. They're saying, here's your loose steel nib for $40. It's exactly the same as we sold you the first time. And that's what Diplomat's saying, and that's what Leonardo's saying. And that's what Faber-Castell is saying. Right? So it's not the same thing, in my opinion. Kaweco is selling you an upgrade from their base nib, which is not good enough. Well, that's the dilemma, Mafia Geek. I think if you're going to do it, you make a new pen line. You have to continue selling the classic and the sport for in that $20 range, because that's what you built. That's what you made people fall in love with. So you keep it. Then you have a new premium pen lineup with a premium nib on it that you charge more. It's as simple as that. Like, you can't compare it to what other brands selling their nibs for, because they're not trying to sell you an upgrade. Right? That's my problem, is Kaweco is telling me what we sold you the first time isn't good enough. Here's how to fix it. Pay me more money. That's not what Pelican, Leonardo, or anyone else in that price range is telling me. Right? Make a new pen brand, and that's what Kaweco should do. Make a premium brand, brand, and call it what else they could call it? They could call it Earthman. Just call it Earthman or Moon Woman. It's the pen equivalent of charging TLC 1 month after a game release. I think that's a fair way to put it. Right. Yeah, what is going on? What is going on with Kaweco? All right, let's unbox, because I don't know how long I got to go today. I have available to go today because I have a really, really packed day. Good morning, Jesse. At least in this case, it's over a decade after release. I think that makes it that makes it worse. Go with the horror. What's the fight with Moonman? I don't even know all the details, but basically I don't know if suing them is the right term, but they sent them legal paperwork like to stop doing something in certain markets in Asia, and there was some kind of fight there. So I haven't chosen to care about that much because I think it's silly. So I chose to mostly ignore that, other than, hey, it's a something. All right, I'm pretty sure this is Hobonichi stuff. We're about to find out. Cease and desist order. Is that what they did? Yeah. So I don't care enough about it, other than it makes Kaweco look like a bunch of tools. I mean, and this nib thing isn't helping. Kaweco owns the trademark for Moonman, Wing Sung, etc. in Germany. Yeah, but they own it to use it against people. They don't own it because they own those brands. They own it to wield power that is not rightfully theirs, in my opinion. Right? It's like being a patent troll. That's the way I see it. Working on those grips. Yeah, it's like being a patent troll. So, it's not a good look. I mean, at some point as a business, you have to protect things. One of the things you need to protect is how your customer base feels about your corporate actions. And that's where Kaweco's losing the plot a little bit. Right? It's a singular thought process of, hey, we need to protect our product. Like, I get it. Like, I get that you need to protect your product. But how does that decision affect the rest of the idea? So, yes, Jeff loved that pen BBS. I still have mine. I have mine sitting over here to review. I will be doing that as well. But Jeff loves them. Very, very big fan. I demand that you change. Smand. Demand you change. I own hexagons, right? So the difficult part, I think, in all of this, it's a little separate conversation, is that makers with unique designs, there's no way they're gonna be able to win anything like a Newton Prospector or something like that. Even though, like, there's always things that came before, and there's always ways around it and whatever. All right, let's talk about planners. Doing the work and lurk today. I love it. Thank you for hanging out. Yes, American brands can be deleted for inactivity as well somehow. I don't profess to know the laws on being a lawyer. But yes, there has to be some action and activity. All right, let's do a thing. Let me see if my camera's good. Yeah. They do the Leonardo copy? I can't keep up, honestly. Probably. I don't even know. All right, I got this big box of stuff, man, and we're gonna blindly go into it. So, like, there might be some disconnected things in here. Like, I might have a notebook and an accessory that might come out later. So, all right. Holy cow, this is huge. All right, so it's not just Hobonichi. This is the rest of the planner stuff that I had. So it's going to be Hobonichi plus other planners, but it should be all planners in this box. This is a lot of stuff I'm going to be giving away on the blog, which is why I get them. I started with the G-Boom Techos like last week or something. And so I've already given that away. Then I've been waiting for this. Oh, and I gave away the Stayology notebook. That was a notebook, not a planner, which was a new product for Stayology. So, wow, this is big. I'm kind of excited here to see what this layout is. I can't remember. All right, number one. This is one singular giant notebook. 2022 MD Notebook Diary A5 monthly block plus 1 day, 1 page. Ooh, I haven't ordered my William Hanna planner pages yet. Design with blank space that inspires, chat. Blank space that inspires. MD paper is our original paper that prevents smearing and bleed through and enables comfortable writing. This is a new product, right? Have they done this before? I mean, this is a beast. This is your full year. Alan. Got me. All right, I gotta move this man. These bigger, bulkier things don't work with this man in the way. Soft kind of plastic cover, which I'm good with on this size. MD notebook, bookmarks, index stickers here. We'll look at the layout, then we'll go back to their descriptions of the layout. All right, so we have standard. This is a book. We have standard calendars. We have your monthly 2-page per month at a glance calendars. Is this has Midori done this before? There's a lot of blank space on the edges. That's not great. It's like, just make me a bigger calendar. I would be okay if you made me a bigger calendar. That'd be cool. Does it lay flat? I doubt it, just because it's so thick. Hey, Gray Fox Hound. We'll see. Let me get into it. I don't think it's billed as lay flat, because when I'm doing the cover, just the front cover over, it stays vertical, like in the spine, and just kind of rolls over. So I don't feel like it's going to lay flat. All right. So then we go. All right. What is this? This is nothing pages. These are you Does this fill my own date? Midori has done this before, at least for the last 3 years. I got the A6 version for this year. Wait a minute. So I have to write my own dates. Wow. These are undated pages. I don't know what I think about that, chat. It makes it start anytime, but if you're telling... I'm a little bit flummoxed. I wasn't expecting that. It's for those who skip. But then it's a 1.5-year book. Right? It says 2022 on the front. I was looking to see if it said 365. Wow, my excitement died quickly right there online. Ives the Gamer, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. It says 2022 on the spine too, like physically. What a nice book. Yeah, 2022. What a nice book. That is a choice, chat, that I am not behind. I apologize. I am not behind this decision. Filling isn't the date isn't so hard in my experience. No, I don't. That's not my argument. My argument is, what are you selling me? No, it's kind of like a plastic thing. Gray Fox. I've been watching YouTube for a while now. Thanks. No, it's kind of like a plasticky vinyl. It's like a vinyl cover. I have issues with pages that are printed dates because I skip often. I like that decision if it wasn't branded with the year. Yeah, I mean, that's the point. You can't have all the things if you're going to do this. I just think it's an interesting decision. I like the layout. The layout's fine. I'm going to make this about me. You can't have hour gap lines from 8 a.m. to midnight and leave this much blank space. Give me half-hour lines, this space, and leave this blank. Because if I'm going here, I want a little bit more of a breakdown, but I'm not going to use this space, and I'm not going to use this space, and I'll use this space for notes. I just think there's a lot left to be desired in the choice here. Man, what a cool notebook that gets in its own way. Man, I really want to love this. Right here, to be continued in 2023, no one is filling this notebook up to the end. Like 1% of the purchasing population is filling this up to the end of the purchasers because of the layout. I am disappointed and my day is ruined. Maybe that's me being dramatic. Like they just like capitulated on the design too much. Challenge accepted. You're a 1%er, Tony. Man. I just disagree with the design. Blank space for each day. Fill this with the events of your day or anything else you choose. The sky's the limit. Well, what if I break my day down in 30-minute intervals? Blank space for each month. Add ideas and realizations. I just think this is an overthought. This is a minimal notebook. This is when minimalism goes wrong, in my opinion. It lays pretty flat, by the way, whoever was asking before. Write small? I mean, I don't believe in writing small when you give me an A5 notebook in this layout. So, in this one, I don't know. I don't know if they have a cover for this one. Some of their smaller MDs have a cover that you can buy separately. I've used my last MD notebook. They have one called, I don't know, they have paper covers, and then they have like, I want to say like goat skin covers or something like that. I used one of the paper ones. So, I stood a long time in front of the MD Traveler Bundle in my favorite store, but I wasn't sure about the unusual form factor. I thought the same way back in the day. The form factor turns out to be pretty good for the way I use things. So, yeah, like, what a nice notebook that I just, like, it would never work for me, right? Like, I would struggle with it. If it was like a daily journal, it would be great. This will probably sell pretty well. I guess it just wasn't what I was expecting. If I simply didn't have to write the date, everything would be better. I think. Right? Like if you just gave me the date, I could live with this, right? Because what I would do is I'd end up with a book. If I used it every day, I'd fill it like that much. It is definitely more on the creative side of planning. Yeah, okay, that's a good way to put it. Like the Hobonichi Techo is on the extreme planner side of the spectrum, and this is more on the creative side of the planner spectrum. I will buy that reasoning. My plan is to use it for my daily journal. I think that'll be good. I think you will like this notebook. It is really nice. Does anyone know how much this is? That's the thing about this box is I don't know if all these products are live yet. It probably is. I'm curious about the price because this is the largest Midori I've seen. It's like 50. That would make sense given their other products. 53. This is a $50 notebook, probably from like Midori. It's huge. How many pages does this actually have? I'm guessing it's 365 plus the extra calendars. So probably just shy of 400. I wish it would say. So here is why they designed the cover the way they did. There are 7 bullet points at the top so that you can make a to-do list or fill in the hours from 1 to 7. I get it. The included index tab can be used to mark the pages for the first day of every month. It's fine. Come the end of the year, if you've used this the whole year, I think you're going to be probably happy with how it turned out and that it worked well for you. Crafted using traditional Japanese threaded binding, this durable notebook opens out flat for easy writing. I just want to know how many. Can someone find how many pages are in here? 208 sheets, so yeah, 416 pages. Sheets are the double side, so you double that for pages. A page is a front and back. A sheet is a singular piece of paper. A page is a front plus back. Then this is pretty thick paper. This looks like way more than 208 sheets. It's pretty thick though. That doesn't look like 208 sheets to me. It looks more. So yeah, so it should be 416 pages. Gray Foxhound, appreciate the sub. Thank you so much. Glad you made it by today. All right. So this is a creative planner. I get it. I guess I didn't have my expectations set correctly and was blown away by the great. What are you doing? Great Foxhound. 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That is super, super nice. Thank you for that, Great Foxhound. That is awesome. Yeah, I guess where I came from with this one is that my expectations weren't level set by what this is. If you get this on purpose, like if you're purposefully going and not just like blind buying stuff, gonna marry tomorrow, gotta give some love. Congratulations. Nice. Congratulations. I love it. Spread the love. Have a happy day. That's awesome. If you buy this journal purposefully, I think you will be very happy. Is that a good way to say it? Me, I was coming in kind of blind, and I'm like a little bit shocked at what I saw. If you are buying this journal purposefully because that layout works for you, I think you will be very happy. It does lay flat. The most is 2 pages will slightly hover open. Cool. Because, it's Midori. You know I love Midori. You know it's great. Rich Sticks with the bits. Gray Foxhound making all of our days. I love it. Love it. All right, let me move off of this one. This will be a giveaway item. Like I couldn't test this out and use this one. Is Sarah in here this morning? Or Kimberly? You volunteer? I'm just curious. All right, let's move on. All right. I gotta sneeze. What did I get here? This is big. Is this gonna be a cousin and a vac? I have no idea what this is. This could be mine. Maybe I break the cycle. All right. I'm trying to find room for all this stuff. Hi, you were louder today. If I'm ever quiet or loud, if my volume's ever out of whack, let me know. Because I move things around and knock things, so they could change. And like yesterday or Tuesday, like a bunch of stuff just didn't work on the stream on the audio. So definitely let me know if I sound different than normal. All right. What do we have here? And did you get a Hobonichi spoon? No, because I got these through jet pens. Ooh, excuse me. Ah, that was loud. If you didn't hear that, I didn't get the spoon. I looked at the spoon, but these all came from jet pens. I don't think they're in the spoon program. Did you get the spoon, Toasty Treat? All right, I apologize for the noise. Lots of stuff here. This is my life. Techo 2022 cousin. Let's look at the cover first. I'm sad you can't get it through the other retailers. That was totally cool. Like, I thought they did a good job with that. Like, I think that kind of stuff's cool, right? It makes you feel cool because it's just a weird Japanese thing, and like you had me at hello, right? Like, I ordered this color cover because I like it. Yellow. It's like a yellow nylon. And then like a seafoam green nylon on the interior. You know, slots in the book. We're going to open up the book in a second. Different like card slots. I don't know that I would use card slots that much. I'd use a couple. But I'd use the pen loops. The pen loops are wide. So that's cool. My kids want my spoon. Friend sent me a spoon. That's so cool. I love the little bear paperweight they sent out a few years back. Oof. All right, so this is the cousin, A5, single big book. Let's open this up. This is the tempting thing. If someone wants to link the spoon in the chat, I can put it up on the screen. I just don't have my keyboard accessible where I'm sitting. I got the Saw lighter cover for my cousin. Cool photo of a red umbrella and snow. They did a really good job on their covers this year. Ordered from 11/01, so I should have gotten a spoon. Yep. It looks very satiny inside the cover. Yeah, I imagine that could get dirty pretty easily, but that's all right. All right. So what the cousin is a singular year book with the majority of the pages 1 day per page. Essentially what I thought the last was going to be. All right, here's the spoon. Let's look at the spoon, and then we'll open this up and see how I can do it. There's that. I should click the link first before I switch it. It's so cool. So it's essentially like a charm, right? So, you know, a lot of people will put charms on their notebooks or bags or backpacks or whatever. Any kind of carrying item. So it's designed to be like a charm, and it's just cool. Like, do the little cool things. You know, Namiki winner Vlad, it's a Coke spoon. Sorry, I just had to say that out loud. But no, it's just a little trinket. It's small. Like, this picture is making it look gigantic. It's a little almost like a zipper pull type of thing. You know, it's probably like that big. So there you go. Yeah, it goes on a bag. There you go. Exactly. It goes on a bag or a zipper pull or something like that. So it's a real small, just accessory. Some people like accessories. Like I like accessories. I would be all about the spoon. So if I got it, cool. That's so yeah. If you do that, yeah, if you use the spoon, you will be happy. What are they trying to say? What are they trying to say, chat? What are you telling me, Hobonichi? I know it was tough to get these products out this year. Smiley spoon. All right. They're like, man, what are we going to do when Tomoe River goes away? I don't know what to do. Give me the happy spoon. All right, so the cousin is essentially your 1 page per day. Thick, mega thick cardboard cover. So you got your big calendars in the front. And then, what is this? 3 months per page, vertical days, horizontal days across the page. So, like, this is January, February, March, and then you can write, like, birthdays and main things. This is just, like, the add-on calendar. Then you get into the 2 page per month, your standard monthly look at a calendar. Much more filled in on the page than like the Midori that we just looked at, with one set, like a note bar here, that like an L-shaped note bar. A little bit better uses of the page, in my opinion. And then we should get into the regular calendar. No, we get another daily thing. What is this? Is this a weekly? What is this? So this is 1 week. Huh. So would you use this and your other calendar? Vertical weekly, but yeah, like, am I ever going to use this page? Maybe. Heck yeah. Well, Mike, you're a Jibun guy, right? You're used to this. I'm just trying to think if I did it. You live and die by that page. Gives you a good at a glance week. So like I could take what I'm doing here, right? I mean, I'm already doing this here, right? So I just take these columns, put them to the week, right? Put it on display here for the entire week. Like I do all this at the beginning of the week. I do every day at the beginning of the week, right? Like this, right? Are there two bookmarks? Yeah, I do like seeing it all at once. That's a nice addition. But then I would go, so that goes for the whole year, right? We go all the way through December. So you have your week at a glance, 2 page per week. And then you get into the bulk of the rest of the notebook is 1 page per day, which also has the time slots on it. These, since I complained about the Midori, these are also hour per line. So here in this tight little block, I like this layout. I'm envisioning my stuff here. Jibun is 30 minutes per line. Yeah, I would much prefer 30 minutes per line. What are these? What are these? So these are 30 minutes. This week views 30 minutes per line, which is good. Yeah, the weekly part has the 30 minutes per line. That's how I do things. Daily time slots are worthless for me. I get it. I'm just wondering, I have this here for my week, then I flip over to today. Am I rewriting this? I'm just thinking about this for myself. I think this is a killer layout. Like, this is a much better layout, much more useful layout for me than like the previous Midori. I'm thinking. Yeah, it's a little bit redundant. I don't use the time slots on the daily pages. Yeah, you could ignore them. Like, they don't have to be used. The only real blocking mechanism is the singular dark line here, but you could just get over that. I use the weekly for planning and timeline and the daily for what actually happens. That's a good way to put it, Sleepy Owl Inc. So you block out your week, but sometimes that's not 100% accurate. And here's what we're doing, chat. I'm trying to talk myself into using this for the year. Instead of what I've been using, the layout I've been using in the William Hanna. That's what I'm working on right now. Is do I want to make a switch for next year for something different? So I'm thinking about how I'm going to use this. I almost could see this being the work schedule. This could be my family responsibility schedule, carpools, events, things like that. Because those generally aren't on a those generally aren't on like a 15 or 30 minute scale. They're usually like hour-long things. And then obviously the general notes and writing, like I already have. All right, I need to think about it. Because if I do it, I got to be in. If the William Hanna works, why switch? Have you met me, Cal? Have you met me? I just went over on yesterday's stream how I had I thought I had 6 pens inked up, except it turns out I had like 13. That's just how it goes around here. Because the grass is always greener, Cal. Even if it's brown. If I don't see everything in the same place, I forget what I have to do when I flip the page. So yeah. So we go through months. It has the month blocks here on the side. Do we have any bookmarks in this? So I need double bookmarks for this, which is fine. I'll use this is always a bookmark. And if you don't see everything in the same place, I forget what I have to do when I flip the page. I get that. Then I need another bookmark here. The bookmarks are attached to you can see I've never used this. Winning. Look, it matches. I gotta use it now, right? Damn it. So, back to Cal's question, if it's working, why change? The one thing I would like is to have a singular book for the year when I'm done, as opposed to loose sheets in a storage ring. I almost got the cousin instead of the Midori, but I actually wanted something without TR. Honestly, I would make TR work, but it is more of I would rather have something else, to be honest, because I use pencils and some other pens that aren't awesome on here, but I would get over it. So yeah, I get that. That's a secondary type of thing for me. But really, going back to Cal's question, if it works, why switch? Because I could get the same effect here and have this singular book when I'm done. I don't know. That's not a day-to-day usage improvement, right? It's just an idea that the one thing about the William Hanna, I have the storage for it and I use the storage, so I don't know. I like my William Hanna. Maybe I'll just keep using it. Something to think about. I got a little bit to be able to decide. I like the flexibility of being able to work on a single page without ripping it out and able to put it back when done with the page. I 100% like that. I didn't think I would like that feature as much as I do. Even with the plotter and the rings, which I think are inferior to the discs, I still enjoy the fact that I'm able to remove and add as I go. We're going through planner stuff. So I like, yeah, I can totally do both. Like the William Hanna can be like my journal type notebook. Like I have no issue with that. Yeah, I would use both. It was just I have to choose one for planning. I'm not going to do planning in both of them. So like, hang on, let me put this up, then I'll continue this thought. So for example, yesterday, when I had the podcast, I can take out one of these sheets here and put it next to my laptop. You can't do that. Like the Hobonichi would just be in my way when my laptop's here on the desk and the notebook's folded open and I want to write on the right-hand side of the page. Like I'm way over here while I'm trying to do it. So yeah, the William Hanna would be a journal because I can use other papers. I'm gonna buy a punch so I can keep using different papers in here. This seems better for archiving, which is what I do, but the William Hanna is good if you shred your pages at the end of the year. Yeah. So like when I was working yesterday and having laptops and microphones and stuff on my desk, no, like Cal, I think about this stuff all the time. I think it's a good question. I know I was joking about it, but like I literally think about this stuff all the time. Because that's probably like the first question you should ask yourself. Like let's be perfectly clear. I didn't have to pay for this. Like I didn't put my money on the line here. I want to be clear on sometimes how the thought process goes. Like so I try to think about it when I'm using it. It's like, hey, if I was buying this, if I was putting my money down on this, which is probably what? How much is this right here that my hand's on? The cover in the book, probably like $100. Am I committed to this system enough to put my money into it? The dogs love the crinkle noise. Well, there's going to be more. It doesn't affect Toby. He's sleeping on the couch right now. He is out. So, back to my point. This would not have worked for me yesterday when I was recording the podcast because it's too big for me to have open and writing in. I need this. So, something to think about. I am not committing to anything today. I'm going to think about it a little bit more. Price is what kept me from the Hobonichi, that and the bulk. I mean, yeah, I don't find them to be overly big, and you can get the smaller ones, but that may not work for you. But yes, it is something you're like if you're mobile, it could get a little bit bulky. I get that. All right, let's see what else we got. That's two really interesting products right there. All right, we got a couple different things here. Let me open this up. Brad, should I spend $30 and get a Hobonichi cover from Galen Leather to match your A5 zip folio? I mean, yes, that sounds like a good deal to me. I guess I really did need the knife, didn't I? So it looks like I have some kind of desk calendar here, and then it looks like I have a soft-bound calendar insert from Roterfaden. Yeah, they package these good. Well, something. All right, let's do this first. This looks like a desk accessory. So, MD Calendar Twin, Monthly Block, and Memo. So, I'm a little hesitant to totally set this up because I'm probably going to give this away because I don't have room on the desk. So the idea is that it's, you know, like a stand-up board on your desk that you can take down, write notes on it flat, and then prop it back up so you can see it visually. Let me open it up here. It's the only thing you dislike about your current setup, the archivability, or would you make changes to the layout as well as one of the other products might feel? The first part. I like everything about the layout. So, yeah, again, this is like your mini desk calendar. I kind of wish... Here we go again, Brad being pedantic about design decisions. Give me 1 page per month, because these are pretty small, right? The blocks are pretty small. I like the idea. I like the idea of a desk calendar. Why can't I just have January on the front? It does have some notepads in the back. So I guess you keep January here, and you keep, when you're on the opposite side, you have it like this. Right? So this is really the setup when you're on the month that you want to be on. You have your month and you flip it over to these pages, but there's only no more than 10 of these blanks here. If that, that's about 10 pages. Yeah. Just give me a full January on there. Like, I get it. I get it. It's cool. I think this is cool. If you need a desk calendar, I mean, it's just got the corded type of thing. So there's no real issue to take it down and put it back up. So you just take it down right with it and then pop it up here on there. I think it's a cool idea. I don't know how totally usable it is. What about swapping to different discs for archives, since the William Hanna are just 120 pages? It's not a bad idea. I didn't think about that. Get the big 2-inchers from somewhere, Levenger or something. Not a bad idea. Not quite getting it in there correctly. Let me redo this. So, yeah, that's a cool desk calendar. We'll give this away. Maybe we'll give this away on stream today. Or on the blog. I'll have to think about it. I gotta see what else is in here. Son of a gun. M by Staples has bigger plastic ones. I looked and haven't ordered. Alright. So that's cool. Desk calendar for the new year. And then this is from Roterfaden. This is an A5. Hey, good morning, Evan. This is an A5. I don't recall what this layout is, so we'll take a look. Trying not to tear this. It would be cooler if you did. Alright, it's just not going to slide out of this somehow. It's beyond my pay grade, so we're just going to rip it. Oh, because it was stuck on the front. There you go. Yeah, I've got an archive with a giant disc, plastic covers, and tab dividers. Maybe that's a good idea. New paper quality from Roterfaden. Calendar layout 1. Weekly planner. I love Roterfaden's binding. Bookmark. Pretty picture. Name and information. I haven't seen these before, so I wanted to get a look at it. I don't know if this is new for this year or if they've done these in years past. but I like Roterfaden stuff. Ooh. So we could just have some basic informational stuff in the front, monthly calendars, daily vertical calendars, monthly vertical calendars here. It looks like it does have German holidays in here, so that's cool, especially if you're German. A Happy New Year begins. What do we have here? All right, so we have 1 week per 2 pages. This is the layout I've used previously. 1 week, the 7 days of the week here, and then the blank notes over here. And they actually have this sectioned out, interestingly. So this is like a blank column here, a dotted column here, but only for in each day's window. I don't know why we need January down here. I guess it's just because the beginning. Oh, that's where January starts. Okay, so this is the end of December. Let's flip it. That's where January starts right here. Let me flip it over to a standard week. Designer Brad says the only problem I have with this layout is this text is too big. If I'm using 7 days on a single side of a page, you gotta back this. You gotta back the font size off here a little bit. You're taking a lot of my space with this size of font for the days, especially if we're getting the German and the English words plus holidays on here. It's a big. You're stealing a lot of space in an area where you need the most space here. Otherwise, the layout's great. Like, I love, this is for big picture type of stuff. Claire, what's up? You're awesome. Thanks for the sub and appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Where are my alerts? Hey. So yeah, I obviously like this layout. I changed from this layout into what I'm currently using just because I needed more time blocks over here. Otherwise, I think we're grooving. I think this is a good layout for a lot of people. It's an interesting decision to break up my notes page by the new first day of the month. I'm good over here. I'm covered. I know when the date switches, right? I'm good. Why would you stop my notes page with this random line? Because they're telling me that the way you use this notebook is only horizontally, right? Well, I'm using these horizontally, and then I'm using this side vertically, right? But they're telling me that's not how you use this notebook. They're telling me you use this notebook only horizontally. I could do without that. So, big corporate meeting about organizational announcements, but I'm back. Okay, are you back in the building or are you back out the building? I know you're probably working from home, but the question. Are you still in the building or are you organized out of the building? So, I think this is a good notebook. I like this. I think there's a couple of things I would do differently, but it's really but just with spacing. Those words, the days of the week are large. It's taking a lot of space up. It's very distracting to me. Is there a copy paper box sitting on your desk? Is that the question? We went ahead and mailed y'all a box to pack up your own desk at your house. Is that how it went? So look for a return box today. Put your laptop in. What pen am I using right now? None, because I'm playing with notebooks. But I used the VAC Iris earlier today. The one I inked up yesterday. All right, so Yeah, Midori, Roterfaden, cool stuff. Let's keep going. I think there's more stuff in here. The dog's like that. Let's see here. Here we go. Here we go. I will tell you for a fact I will not be using this year. What size nib does your Iris have? Fine, but it writes fine. Like, it's closer to an extra fine in writing. It's very firm. I like it. My grad school desk is still packed up in a box. Do you have any good suggestions for a planner that would fit the Sinclair? I need to look and see, because you are limited, right? Like, that's a size thing. Like, the Field Notes does have like a small pocket planner. I would look at some of the Midoris and see what they have. I'd have to check the sizes of some of the Midori small ones and see if they would fit. My Iris has broad and is very wet broad. Yeah, but you like the wider nibs, don't you? Like, I like the fine nibs, and like fine would be like, I wouldn't buy the fine nib if I wasn't buying this like secondhand. I would have bought extra fine if I bought it new, but this one writes like an extra fine. I really like it. Just before coming to the stream, I won a Yahoo Japan auction for a set of 2 Pilot Mew pens. 1 stripe, 1 plain. Ooh, I still want that stripe one. One of these days, I'll get the stripe one. I love that pen. Great pen. All right, so this is the Techo. This is kind of the original go-to that a lot of people were. This was kind of the first dalliance into the Hobonichis, was this Techo size. So this is an A6. I did a good job on these colors, not gonna lie. Black stripe Mew is the best Mew. I agree, and I don't have one. Did you see the tree bark Mew? No, I did not see that one. Is that a real thing? So this cover is very pastel-y, blue and pink. You can tell I picked these out, these bright colors. You know I'm gonna pick out like the bright colors, the bright color covers. Like, this is the classic Hobonichi that, I mean, it didn't start them all, but I feel like this size Techo was the one that just really set them off, right? And set them off and running into this, like, planner realm that shows no stopping in sight. So, the cover layout's the same as the bigger cover that I just put out over there. The card slots, you can fit both covers under here. So we're just going to set that aside. And let's look at this book. You can't tell if it was deliberate or not. Like, yes, I will put the VAC next to it. I'm going to see this real quick. Yeah, that's aftermarket, right? What are they selling it for? Hang on, let me put this up here. Like, do y'all think this is original? I mean, there are people out there that will know if it is or not, but I would bet no. But who knows? The original brush finish was given a bark-like texture and yellow highlights. The way they word that sounds like some aftermarket. Realtree edition, exactly. The original brush finish was given. I don't know. Yeah. Does anyone have any information? No one chimed in. Yeah, we'll have to find out from one of the gurus who know these things. I can't imagine that's original. It's pretty wild, though. Original brushed finish. The original brush finish would be how I would word the Pilot stainless steel material or aluminum, whatever these are. But yeah. It looks like I would get algae on my fingers if I was using it. So the bark texture is post. Yeah, that's the way I read it. Cool. That's wild. Yeah. That one I don't need. I'm good. Give me the black stripe or white stripe. The clip is mega clean, isn't it? The clip almost looks brand new. All right, so this is the A6 Techo. That is the mega popular size. I think due to its size, right? Due to its size, and that size is because the Tomoe River paper could provide an excellent writing surface while not adding enormous bulk to the product. So it is vac sized in length. What was the German planner? It was the Roterfaden Taschenbegleiter. And I don't know if this one has a name. This model has a name. Oh, it's called Layout 1. Layout 1 was the particular layout that it was. The Layout 1 is reminiscent of the Midori like Traveler's layout that I like, with the 7-page, 7-day on single page on the left and then blank on the right. So you have a little bit of the same features that you get in the bigger ones. Like you got your months that you can spread out here. You know, it just looks shrunken down from the original. But then it goes, I think it skips your weekly, any weekly layout here in the beginning, right? It just goes from calendar to actually right into the days. You do have subtle date markers, time markers for your 1 day per page. They also translate this one into English, which you'll see is a difference in the larger A5 cousin. The notes aren't translated. The quotes, notes and quotes aren't translated like they are for the A6. Like this is their primary. This is their primary planner that they spend the time doing the translations for. So you do have your time things over here. It has a fork and knife here if you want to track your eating. Most people just use it as like their daily journal. It is a little bit too small for me, but it's also, it would be more of just almost like a notebook, like a daily journal for me, and that would totally work. But if I'm going to use, like, if I'm going to do my weeks like I'm planning it now in my William Hanna, like, I'm not going to have the room to really do what I want. I would use this more as a journal type, which is what a lot of people do. And that's how it became so popular, was because a lot of people were just journaling in these and then, like, sharing their daily layouts and their daily spreads in the Hobonichi. So it was really cool to see them used, and it's just so, yeah, it's like really perfect, isn't it, Gray Fox Hound? It's really like it wouldn't work as a planner for me, but for everything else, right? It's great. It's really great. Hey, Armadillo, glad you found us. We're just chatting today. We've got some 2022 planners we're going through. Just kind of deciding. It is A6, isn't it? Aren't these A6? Or am I mistaken? Is it B6? A6? Okay, I thought it was A6, but I wasn't actually that confident. Yeah, so a lot of people will just use the notebook as is. And what are these now? Are these about like 30, 35 just as the notebook? So a lot of people will just use this. It's durable. A lot of people will use them and they end up about this thick at the end of the year, right? Depending on how artistic they use them, your notebook ends up poofing out like this here by the end of the year, by the time you filled it up. And it's just a cool visual. So yeah, it's really neat. 38 euros. So yeah, I think they're in the 30s here in the US. But it's just, man, it's a killer size. And you get the full year, 1 page per day. It's kind of perfect. It really is. It's really, really great. And then there's a bunch of covers and accessories you can get for it. This is a simple cover. With like the basic covers, you can buy, when you buy like the basic covers, it comes with the book, like as a set. When I started having to attach extra pages into my A7 page a day diary, I needed to go up a size. A7 diary, crazy. So yeah, like this is the popular one. This one I'll be giving away on the blog maybe next week. Like I want to get this one out there. This will be probably the first blog giveaway I will do. For planners. But like I have learned, like this size does not work for me, despite being just a straight killer product. I think this is it's just about perfect. It just does not work for me. So yeah, we'll give away this whole cover and notebook on the blog probably next week. I want to go ahead and get that out there. Man, so many things and things. It's like a bag party here. Bags and bags and bags. The precision of their printing is good. Yeah, very underrated comment there. Like that level of technical detail and quality is spectacular. All right, looks like a couple more things here. We got the Weeks. Apparently I was into like the sea foamy minty green colors this year. So I picked out all these colors. What is Hobonichi going to do without Tomoe River? We don't know yet. I think they're still good for at least another year, right? We got this. This, and I must have been thinking about using this for myself because I got the A5 Animal Crossing writing board. How did that happen? Who put that in the cart? Who did this? But this could be like your bookmark divider for this size. For the A5 size, right? These go together. Who would put all this stuff together like they were thinking about using it for themselves? I don't know who would do something like that. But yeah, so that's like a paging board, like a writing board. You put it on the back side of your page. Also defaults as a bookmark. It's even got a little today tab on there that sticks above there. So Leuchtturm, we'll do that one next. Leuchtturm makes great planners. I haven't played Animal Crossing in quite some time. Such a good game. All right, so yeah, that's all this is. Super, super popular. Who would do that? Who would do that, Jesse? Not me. All right, we'll do the Leuchtturm after we do the Weeks. So the Weeks is the similar layout to the Roterfaden I just showed, but in the A5 Slim format. I love this layout. I wish Leuchtturm paper didn't bleed and feather so much. I don't have a problem, but I think there is some inconsistency. I generally like Leuchtturm for fountain pens. I don't really have a problem. All right. Is this just... oh, this is protective. This cover is... how would you describe this? It's kind of... you know that kind of rubbery... it's kind of like got a rubbery feel to it. I don't know how to describe it. It's nice. It feels good, but I think what it's saying here in the packaging is like we don't want you to get it dirty until you're ready to get dirty. It's not patent leather. We don't want it to get dirty until you decide to get it dirty. So like this will probably get like dusty and dirty in your bag, but that's cool. It's softer and pliable. It's thick, right? You can see it. This is man, I did good on this cover. That is really cool. So the idea behind the Weeks is to have 1 week per 2 pages. So in the front, you still have your same calendar system, right? But then the bulk of the planner is when you get into your week. Let me just pick a middle week here. When you get into your week, you have the same layout here for 7 days and then notes on this side. So I think this is one of the great planner layouts for non-hardcore planners, right? And I don't consider myself a hardcore planner. I've just decided that this layout doesn't work for me anymore. I needed my days broken down a little bit more, so I switched. But this is what I used for years previously, this layout. I think it's really effective for just like small things, moderate planning, keeping yourself organized, and then taking notes. It's essentially like the pocket notebook version of the planner, but it encompasses the entire year. Like, it's really good. I think this is a great design, great layout. Some people just use these, right? If they're in the Hobonichi system, they might just use the weeks every year because it can really be a useful, all-encompassing type of notebook. And you can see what I was complaining about in the Roterfaden here. So like when the month changes here, I don't need a delineation over here to necessarily, say, hey, it's now July. Like, it's just like, I get it. It's July. It shows me right here. So I think it's one of the best kind of all around layouts. And you can get these layouts in that A5, like the Roterfaden size. Midori makes a traditional A5 size. And then you can get the smaller A5 slim stuff in the Traveler's notebooks. You do have to fill in the days and dates in that one. So they're a little bit more universal, where these are more of a fixed year day and date. I'm really happy with this cover. It's pretty cool. And then the back, you have some more note pages in the back, but that's about it. I don't think there's no other real like accessories here. So pretty straightforward, designed to be portable and useful, and like it packs a real punch in a small format, right? Like, this is not a huge notebook. So here's the A5 Roterfaden, and you can see the size difference there. So it's extremely well done. Like, this is just a really, really great product design. One of my favorites. All right, we might have to fight this packaging. Getting them back in with these sticky sides is a challenge. I got too much going on with this little notebook cover thing. But I don't want to mess up somebody's notebook, because I'll be giving this away too on the blog. These next few weeks on the blog giveaways, the Tuesday giveaways on the blog, are going to be all planners. So check those out. The weeks is not a huge investment. That's a great point. All right, so this Leuchtturm, this one, I got this one because it has the soft cover design. I like the color. What is the layout here? I can't open this one, and I don't know the layout. 16 months, each month a double page, followed by 138 numbered notebook pages, overview, structure, and transparency through the year. Okay, so this is a notebook with a calendar system in the beginning of the book. Okay, so this is designed to be a notebook. Would this be like the day free Hobonichi style? So this is only calendar layouts in the front, and then notebook through the rest of the notebook. So it goes through 16 months, B6 size. So So it looks like about 32 pages in the front are going to be calendar, and then the back is going to be notebook. So yeah, I bought this as a plain notebook and really love it. I could see how useful that is. It's like a notebook plus, as opposed to like a real like planner, right? This is like a notebook plus, is I think the good way to put it. I don't know what size B6 plus means. Is it not B6? I don't understand. But yeah, like I think this is cool. Like you use that as a notebook, and then you can keep some of your planner ideas, your scheduling ideas, any notes you need to take in the front. So seems good. How long are you going today, Brad? Not much longer. A few more things to get out. I've already gone longer than I intended. So are you going to get on at noon? I might make it there. We'll see. Yeah, the weeks, to address the comments in here, you don't have to get a cover for the weeks. They tend to hold up pretty well on their own covers. The Hobo Day Free has been brilliant this year, super flexible. I get it. I understood the plus is they leave a margin for binding, so usable B6. Gotcha. So your usable writing space is B6. That's a little bit extra. Hey, Diamonds International, how's it going? That seems a little bit extra to me. But I see what they're saying. Yeah, I have at least one more thing to grab out of here. And then I have some giveaways to do. So yeah, I'll probably get another 30 minutes in me. But then I really need to wrap because I'm now realizing I've already gone an hour and a half, and I really needed to be done already. My day today is mega screwy. What is this? Did I order just a separate notebook? All right, that's the last thing in the box. Let's see what it is. We might be wrapped sooner. I got a Scribbles That Matter journal this year and love it. Don't hear about them too much. It's set up for bootjoing and paper quality is excellent. Is that what you've mentioned to me in the past, Tony, if you're still listening? Hell, 60 months of subbing. Woohoo! Why did my alerts go? Let's go. Thank you, Hells. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. I must have just bought an extra book for giveaway. Never heard of it. What's the... Someone sent me like this really crazy wild planner one time in the past, and I swear it was you. It's almost like an activist planner type of thing. Yeah, so I bought an extra book. So we'll just give away the book at some point too. So there you go. Scribbles That Matter make cool notebooks. I need to look them up. Can we give it away today? No. That one was me, not the same thing? Okay. Gotcha. All right, so yeah, I got an extra notebook here. Yeah, so like I'll give away like most of the Hobonichi stuff on the blog because I got all this stuff from JetPens, which is why I want to be sure like they get bang for the buck, right? Like I can do whatever I want with this stuff, but I choose to promote them on the blog because they're a sponsor of the blog and they do nice things, and they should get as much bang for the theoretical buck as I can give them. Like it's like this unwritten thing that I do. It's not expected of me. I can do whatever I want with all the things, but I do try to keep those things in mind. But what I can do is give away this Leuchtturm. I think we'll give away the Leuchtturm and the calendar today. The desk calendar and the Leuchtturm. So let me get my desk cleared and we'll work on setting that up. Do you need to be a member in the giveaway on the blog? No, they're wide open. Just like here, anyone can win. You don't have to be anything on the blog to win. So next week, I'm going to give this one away with the cover. I'll do that for next week's giveaway, this one. on Tuesday, and then we'll sort out what we're gonna do with the rest. I'll definitely be giving away the Weeks. I'll definitely give this away. I'm definitely giving the Midori away. I'll give the Roterfaden away. And then the only thing left to decide is, am I keeping the cousin to use for myself or doing something special with it? I'm leaning towards keeping it right now. If you want my opinion, my initial thoughts, I'm leaning towards giving it a go for next year, but I need to do some thinking on that. It has to be a commitment thing, right? Like, it's a commitment thing. Rob with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Let's go. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Rob. Keep the cousin. Keep the cousin. No, you want to send it to me? Try the cousin. I need to think about it. I need to think about my usage. Think about how I'm going to use it. So I will let y'all know. Y'all will know if I'm going to be using it. But luckily, I have some time to think about what I'm going to do with it. Still got 3 months, right, to figure that out completely. All right, let me switch back here. Still got a few months, but we'll see. So literally all of this stuff will be given away at some point. And on here today, we're going to give away the Leuchtturm and the calendar, 2 separate giveaways. Let me set this aside. Sorry for all the ASMR, except for the dogs that think it's food. Hells with the gifted subs. You were too nice, Hell. 7 gifted subs. That's crazy. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Molly. Woohoo! We're going to let that play out for a second. Get some cheers going while I set this stuff aside. All right, so the giveaway winners from Tuesday and Wednesday, I still have your stuff here. Any update on Notco items? There will be an update soon. What's today? Early next week, there will be a Notco update. Where is this? So these were the earlier this week giveaways. I'm going to send these out today. Actually, as soon as we get done with this. This is why I need to be offline now so I can go ship. And then we'll add these new giveaways later. Love them, love them, love them. Oh, Alan with the gift subs. Let's go. Excuse me. I need to drink more today. I'm talking too much. Oh, I just got the high quality H2O going today. All right, let's add to the giveaway shipments. All right, first up, Alan, thank you so much. Theo FP Nerd, I just adjusted here, feeling good. Alan, thank you very, very much. Hells, thank you very, very much. I really appreciate that. And if y'all got gifted subs in the chat, shoot them an emote, shoot them thanks. Got to get those emotes made, man. Got to get those emotes made. All right, giveaway. Let's do the calendar first. So this is a Midori desk calendar. Sleepy Owl Inc. with the bits. Thank you so much, Sleepy Owl Inc. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. We got to get those new emotes running for all these new subs. Y'all have been very patient with that. Good morning, Stooge. All right, let's do Midori MD Desk Cal. All right, first giveaway's up. It is for this Midori desk calendar. If you're a desk calendar person, it's kind of a cool little thing. Hells with the bits. Thank you so much. Do I need to enter? If you want to win a Midori desk calendar, you should. Exclamation point raffle. So this will ship today because that's what I'm doing next after we get out of here today. I'm heading to the shipping department. Maybe after I eat some lunch or something. Quickly running out of time today, chat. But it's just too much fun to just come in here and hang out, right? It's good times. Well, that was a little sling bladey. Didn't mean that. Sorry. You like mustard? Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a big purchase on my credit card. Where's that from? Which one of y'all bought like $99 on my credit card? The hell is that? Try not to bake any more plates on your way out to the shipping department. Yeah. Good times. Toby was excited, though. I do know that. All right, 20 seconds left. Art is boring. I see you working, Elizabeth D. How are you on Twitch? Art is life, Elizabeth. That's what you should be saying. Art is life. Art is life. You have a sub? Yeah, I know, like, you can be on Twitch, but, like, technically, how are you on Twitch? Because it shouldn't be on your phone. That's my daughter, if y'all didn't know, at school in my Twitch stream. Danny Rojas. All right, let's pick a winner for this one. Toasty Treat. Toasty Treat. Winner. Your computer, your school computer allows Twitch. That's pretty amazing. You won something. Whoop whoop. All right, let me washi tape this. Well, tell all your friends in class to go follow Pen Addict on Twitch. That's what they need to be doing, Elizabeth. They can enter these cool giveaways. They need a notebook or a desk calendar, right? Rigged. Rigged. They are watching. Oh, gosh. Hi, Elizabeth's friends. Art is life. You need to pay attention in art and draw cool stuff. I mean, how do you think you get to be the Pen Addict if you don't do cool stuff in art class, right? Come on. Come on now. Hype Train. Level 3 Hype Train. Let's go. All right. We got that hype train going. Yeah, they need to watch on their own machines. Yeah, everyone has to have individual logins, Elizabeth. Don't you know how this works? I don't need 10 people watching over your shoulders. I need each of them on their individual computers clicking the follow button and linking their Amazon Prime accounts. Just inked Fire on Fire last night for October ink. That is a good call. I do not have Fire on Fire inked up in any pen right now. We need to correct that. I've been using too many blue and purple pens and not enough like orange compatible pens. I have to match all the stuff. Brad mining the 15-year-olds for views? Exactly. All right, so we got Toasty Treat there. All right, next up, we're going to do the Leuchtturm Notebook plus calendar. I guess that's the way to do it. I think it's notebook plus calendar, not calendar, planner plus notebook. I think it's notebook first with some little calendar action in there as well. So here we go. Hey Elizabeth, you should enter this. Giveaway. You got to type ! raffle when I do it. Leuchtturm B6 plus, just because I like writing that. All right, this giveaway is now open. You can type ! raffle. Elizabeth, enter it. Type ! raffle on your computer. Saves on shipping. Sneakernet. I'm old enough to have lived in a sneakernet, y'all. Is that thing in German? This one's not, but the Roterfaden is. The Roterfaden Taschenbegleiter is 100% in German. If you didn't see me open that, it had German and with English translations in some areas, but it was mostly in German. I have a USB thumb drive named SneakerNet. Exactly. Kim, you missed all of it. We're on our last item for the giveaway today. We did planner unboxings, Hobonichis, Midori's, Leuchtturms, Roterfaden Taschenbegleiters, and now we're at the end. We're at the end where I'm giving things away now because I actually need to get to the shipping department and ship all these things out. Excuse me. And I need to drink more water because all of a sudden I'm coughing like crazy. That day job thing, that's all right. My daughter's in class watching right now, so tell me how my life's going. Love you, Elizabeth. All right, you got about 15 seconds left to exclamation point raffle for the Leuchtturm. Did Elizabeth enter? She might be gone. Let's see. Did she enter? Oh, I don't think she entered. She probably got detention. Elizabeth, did you get detention? Is Tyler better? Yeah, but he's lost his voice for like 3 days now. It's pretty hilarious. So he's on the backside of whatever he had, but he's talking like this for like 3 days now. It's great. He loves it. Pick a winner. Panda Veej. I gotta be careful how I say that. Panda Veej, you win. Panatic, I sent my dad some Panoni inks and a Twisby Go. That's awesome. Panda, congratulations. You need to email me, hello@panatic.com. Your shipping address. If you email me soon, I will ship this today. If you email me not soon, I will probably ship this on Monday. All right, see you, Scioli. All right, what else do we need to wrap up on? That's all the giveaways for today. Thanks for thinking about planners with me. I have some thinking to do on the Hobonichi versus the William Hanna because the one thing I'm not doing is giving up the William Hanna because I love the physical components of that notebook. So yeah, I got to think about the uses and the use cases. Art Modillo, was great finding your channel and website. Thanks for the content. I'm off to continue working. Thank you so much, Art Modillo. We stream Tuesday and Thursdays 10 a.m. Eastern and Wednesdays around 11:30-ish Eastern. That's a little bit more flexible. 11:30, 11:45. Did you figure out why the one to me was returned to you? Is this who we just the email that we went through a few days ago where I sent the tracking? Is this that person? I'm guessing it is. I have to look at the sticker. I think they put like address. That's why I re-asked for the address, even though I just copy and paste what you send me anyway. I'll have to see if like when I copy and paste it, if it didn't like apply it correctly, like if there was something wrong with the address. But that's literally at the top of my list when I go back here to do it. It's in the bucket of shipping. So we'll be good there. I'll get it back out today, and if it's something weird, I'll let you know. But I think it's probably just saying there was some address snafu. Alan with the gifted sub. Art Modillo, enjoy your gifted sub. Hope we see you around more. We have fun here. We talk about pens, pencils, paper, ink. Sometimes my daughter skips class and shows up from the school campus, like today. I must have missed it. Where did the Leuchtturm come from? This is a Jet Pens. Baltimore Show vendor signups have apparently opened. I know this because my father is first in line. Nice. I'm almost certainly not going to vendor any shows in the beginning of the year. Just because I want to go to the shows. All right, see you, Claire. Thank you, Miss G's Crafties. Is Mike live yet? We can go raid Mike. Toby's still snoozing over there. Right, buddy? He's not even looking at me. He is oot. He is oot. Mike is up. Let's go see what Mike's doing. All right, we'll go raid Mike. Yeah, he's got his... Oh, there he is. Yeah, just now getting going. Yeah, so we're going to work on raiding Mike. And I'm going to jump out, Mike. I will not be hanging today. I have got to go get some shipping done soon. Mike has always been the most problematic person to raid. This has gone on forever, Mike. Like, everyone I follow shows up in the raid channels except for you. Like, you're never in there, then it's always a pain to find your name. I don't know why they don't like you, Mike. It's really annoying, and it's always been that way. Even if I type your name in here, you don't show up. What if I go to your channel? All right, thanks, Bruce. Thank you all for hanging out, even while I try to raid Mike, who never exists. There it is. Wow. All right. Oh, cat stream. Cat stream. All right, y'all go say hi to Mike. Have a good time. I'll be back next week. Until then, right on.